What's up? So, working on another Jeep Cherokee. This one's not mine. This is a customer's, and currently, for services, we're doing shocks all the way around. It has a very buoyant ride. That's applying little to no effort. Look how much the car is moving. So when you're riding, it feels like you're like very buoyant. But yeah, so we're doing shocks all the way around. And then we're draining the oil and replacing his shot belt. As you can see, there's ribs all throughout here. So right now we're just draining the oil and we're gonna get these out. I'm gonna use heat because they will come out that way. If you don't have heat, get heat because you're gonna need it. We're gonna set you up and speed run this. We're sitting at time-wise, it's 1:37. So I'm gonna crank it out. This one just started to spin up top, and we're gonna try heating the piss out of it. We're looking for it to glow red hot like that. Got the one out. Yep, now we're gonna do the same thing to these. We're gonna heat under, there's a nut under here. We're gonna heat that. All right. Yep. As you can see, the shock has no return whatsoever. So yeah, that thing's done. So that's one. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So this side's the same thing. Zip those out. I use the heat, and then this side's a little more challenging because you have the brake booster in the way and the master cylinder. So what I did is, if you have one of these guys, a ratcheting wrench, it makes your life 10 times easier. If not, you can still do it with a regular wrench, but it bears more difficult. What I did is I heated the living heck out of this nut, and then once it got like glowing hot, put this on it, started going, it got stuck. Had to put a pair of vice grips on the top to keep the top from spinning, and it's out now. So here comes this guy. And yeah, it's the same thing. We swapped out the belt. It was pretty simple. There's a 15 right down this pulley right there. I don't think you can really tell. It's not this one, it's the one under it. You have to loosen that and then loosen the tension, which is this guy. And then it should slip off. And there's a belt diagram for you. But yeah, this one, the ribs are coming through on the other side. So off to the next. We're gonna reuse some of the hardware. So we're gonna use this. And we're gonna do this, and we're just basically gonna rework the threads. All right, we're facing tougher battles. That side, both of the top ones snapped. This side, I even tried heating that side up a lot, and nothing. So, oh my gosh, look how fat this muffler hole is. So, we're just gonna snap them off, and then after we snap them off, we're gonna heat a ton, and then we're gonna weld a nut on, so back those studs out. But in the meantime, it always feels like it starts to go and then it's just like, nope. Oh my gosh, I've never seen them this bad. I buy most of my parts from Rock Auto. I haven't really had any issues with them. A couple of times they send me bad parts, or not bad parts, the wrong parts. But I haven't had an issue. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but hopefully will be. And I love how we get these magnets. I'm gonna apply for one with my Jeep and my other cars. And then we're just gonna get the same part number. So those two are the fronts, these are the rears. Now we're gonna install them. So after a lot of work, we got it done. It is 4:47. I'm actually pretty sure that's 3 hours exactly that we worked on this. I think I quoted him $340 plus he has to pay me for doing the oil, which I said 15, so $355 minus parts, which is 50, so I probably made around $300. 3 hours of my time. Yeah, I don't know why he wants me to work on this thing because it's a POS, but this is up to bat next.